Hi friends, Travis here. If you're new to the channel, I want to welcome you. And of course, if you've been here before, welcome back. If at any point you like what you see, feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe, all those things. And yeah, let's go ahead and move on into this video. For today's weekend update video, I have my usual 4 bullet points. I'm going to talk about where I just came from, what my next adventure is, then some sort of current event thing, and just kind of close out with a life update. That's the format that's been working for these, and so we'll stick with that until something changes. But anyway, first things first, let's talk about where I just came from. I was in Walt Disney World for Pride. I went over there the beginning of June, so I got back, like 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago, something like that. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. The Pride stuff was not associated with Disney World. They did have, Pride merchandise and all that stuff, but as far as events go, it was just Orlando that was hosting a lot of that stuff, and we didn't really do a whole lot of that because it ended up being very expensive. It was in addition to us already being at Walt Disney World. We had logistical things to figure out, and ultimately we just decided to experience the parks and spend time with Mickey and friends rather than going to the actual Pride event. Next year, we want to do California because if you didn't know, Disneyland did a full-on Pride thing this year, an after-hours event that looked super awesome. I saw some video footage and stuff of that, and we were like, dang, we went to the wrong place. Hold that thought. I'm going to let Callie in. She's knocking at the door. Come on in. I don't know if you'll be able to see her, but she is behind me. She's going to get up on that couch. I'll give you a tour of the studio here at the end. That's my sort of life update bullet point for today. But anyway, you can hear her jingling in the background. So yeah. Next year, I think we will do California Disney Pride instead, unless Florida has their own version of that. As you know, right now, things are a little bit weird in Florida with the governor and Disney and tensions and lawsuits and things. So I have a feeling that Disney is on purpose holding back from hosting some of those events just to sort of keep the public from going crazy and what have you. So we'll see what the future brings. But yeah, we did have fun. Where am I headed next? Well, for 4th of July, I'll be in Kingman, Arizona, followed by a couple of days in Vegas. But my next cruise is actually the MSC Seascape in the beginning of September, which is still a couple months away. Crazy that I have such a long gap in between cruises, but that was by design. So yeah, I know I've mentioned that in the last couple of these update videos, but that's still what's next. I haven't done anything in between. I know content is coming out. I just finished up my MSC Meraviglia series, so go check that out if you haven't already. And yeah, I've still got my second cruise on Elation going up, my MSC Seascape with my sister Heather in March, and the MSC Meraviglia repositioning, and Vision of the Seas. All of those still have to post in the next couple months. So the good news is I've planned it out for almost the rest of the year, and I should be all caught up. My goal is to post a series within 6 weeks of it happening. Right now, my timeline is about 3.5, 4 months. So I need to cut that down by about a third to get back on track. But it worked out since I have this long gap. I have tons of content to fill in the space while I'm here at home and not going on cruises. And then as far as current events goes, I want to touch a little bit on the Titanic submersible situation. I know people are making memes, and it's become a little bit of an internet joke. I'm recording this on Thursday afternoon, so you'll be getting this the day after tomorrow. So something may change between now and the time this video goes up, but as of right now, it hasn't been found. It's possible that they're still alive, but it's likely that they're not, etc. All right, y'all, editing Travis here. Of course, it got loud as soon as I pushed record, but I wanted to chime in, and obviously we know now that the crew and guests on board that capsule are presumed dead, and they've gotten reports from the Navy that they've heard an implosion and they've found some debris, etc. So yeah, when I recorded that video the day before yesterday, I didn't have that information yet, and so yeah, I thought I would chime in and acknowledge that update, and may God rest their souls, and my heart goes out to the family members and people affected by this. It seems like the search efforts are going to be costly and ongoing for the next several weeks. So hopefully the family members and everybody can get closure very soon, and we'll obviously go from there. But yeah. Anyway, back to the video. So I'm not really into the joke of it. I think it's a serious situation that people aren't taking that seriously. And I know, you know, it's like rich people in a sub, and it's all this silly, like, weird remote control stuff, and, you know, lots to make fun of, I guess, as far as it goes. A lot of people are saying it was an accident waiting to happen, etc. That may all well be true, but the fact of the matter is people are potentially dead in this situation, and I find that tragic and sad, regardless of whether or not they put themselves in that situation and who the people are, etc. This is a big deal, and while I love internet memes and, you know, kind of the fact that that's the go-to now to cope with situations like this, I do wish that people weren't so cold-hearted about it, or were a little bit more aware of the fact that people's lives are at stake here, and we should care about that a little bit more. And then lastly, I'll close things out with a tour of my studio. I've been setting up here in San Antonio, which is where I moved to about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago. And I finally have the studio set up more or less how it's going to be. There's still some decoration things that I'm working on, maybe some sound diffusion panels and some additional lighting effects and things as we go along. But for the most part, what you see is what you're going to see. And I don't think that's a bad thing. It's looking pretty good. I finally have my own legit space. It's just dedicated to me and what I do in here. I don't have to share it with our guest bedroom anymore. I don't have to be in the closet anymore, which is what happened at the other house. I was in the guest bedroom, and then we got a new bedroom set in there, and then my office didn't fit in there anymore, so I moved into our master closet, walk-in closet, and so I was literally making content from my closet, which, you know, I didn't really like being put back in the closet. I've been out for, you know, over 15 years now, so sorry, that's a bad joke. But anyway, so yeah, I'm glad I have my own dedicated space now. But let's roll on into the tour. All right, so we're here in the hallway. This is the entrance to the studio. We've got Callie over there, of course. And then there is my computer, Chippendale, a bookshelf with all kinds of books and such. We've got my iMac, MacBook Pro, microphone, keyboard, chair, drawers, stuff. Backpack, cubey thing that holds stuff, soundbar, TV. Up there we have my sign that my sister made me, and so I hung it up there for now, and that was designed to go on my cabin door when I travel. And then over here we have the background. That's the background that you all see when I'm sitting in that chair. We have a couch here in case I have, I don't know, guests or something, clients in the background, friends over. That also pulls out into a bed when we have guests at the house. And then I've got ships on this side. Ships on this side, those are all the ships I've been on. I'm missing a few. Carnival Radiance, MSC Divina, and Adventure of the Seas. I got a ship on a stick from Carnival Conquest. Couple of ducks here and there. But that's it for now. It's coming along. I'll do a little bit of a spin here for you all. It's a closet off yonder. And yeah, so that's it. Not bad so far. It's getting there. But yeah, so that's it. I don't know if you want to comment on the office space, and obviously let me know what you think about any of the other bullet points and what have you. You know, when's your next adventure? Did you just get off of a cruise or a trip or anything? Let me know. Let's talk about it. But anyway, I want to thank you all so much for traveling with me. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, all those fun things. We'll talk soon, and y'all have a good night.